Without them on the floor, and I thought the Warriors put themselves in position to win. They just didn't execute the way they wanted coming down the stretch.
Right. If you projected and said, okay, how would this Warriors team do without Durant and Curry? I mean, they might be a 41-41 team. They might maybe 45-37, but they're certainly a different ball club. Tough to make up that 50 points from those two, and that's why I thought they had to do it at the defensive end. But I've never seen Sacramento play any better. I know they had a win this year against OKC, which is impressive, but tonight, the Warriors, how many straight games have they held opponents, under 50%?
Yeah, it's been since March last year against the Spurs.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
and they shot 53% tonight. They never let up. It's particularly that second half. Sacramento, if they play like this, they'll win a lot of games. If they're playing like this, I can't believe they come in at 5-14 coming into the night, and of course now they're 6-14.
Well, JB, we'll see you on the plane tomorrow and start the road trip.
Nice little road trip coming up, and we go down south and back to New Orleans a little bit, and then finish up in Detroit, who's playing extremely well, by the way.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of interesting teams, a lot of good stories on that trip. Thank you, Jim.
Okay, Tim.
That is Jim Barnett. I'm Tim Roy. Let's get to the scores right now. Damian Lillard and the Big Apples. We start with Portland in New York.
Lillard dancing his way, comes left, now comes right, down the lane to the hoop. Shot blocked by Hernan Gomez, and controlling it Beasley. Beasley forecourt, his pass taken away by Napier. Lillard never got back up the floor and ducks it with two hands at the other end, bringing the entire Blazer bench to its feet. 90-64, and more Boo Birds here in New York. They know a bad play when they see it.
Lillard scored 32. The Blazers wrap up a 5-game road trip with 3 wins. Their third straight win, 103-91 over New York. Pat Connaughton added 17 for the Trailblazers, who also won at Memphis, Brooklyn, and Washington. Their only loss on the trip was in Philadelphia. Kristaps Porzingis, after a 1-game absence, scored 22, but the Knicks were without Enes Kanter for the third straight game because of a back spasm, and they have lost all 3. They're back to 500 at 10 wins and 10 losses. Blazers led 30-23 after 1. And 53-37 after the break. Joakim Noah was activated, had his first playing time since February, and got on the floor tonight for New York. Tony Parker back on the floor for San Antonio as they were hosting the Dallas Mavericks.
Across the line, Mills, 2-on-1 with Aldridge. He finds LaMarcus cutting inside, layup, good and a foul on Nowitzki. 32 points for LaMarcus Aldridge, tying his season high, which was set against Dallas's hometown team. And now the Spurs lead 108-99 with 1:18 remaining in the game.
He would finish with 33 and 10 rebounds. Aldridge and the Spurs winning over Dallas 115-108. Tony Parker back at 6 points and 4 assists, played only 14 minutes for the Spurs. Got back a lot quicker than people thought. They thought he was going to be out till maybe the All-Star break. Pau Gasol had 25 for the Spurs, while Wesley Matthews had 19 for the Mavs, who had won 2 in a row. And they have made at least 10 threes in 16 of their 21 games. They were 14 for 31 tonight against the Spurs. Hey, a matchup of Eastern powers, the Detroit Pistons and the Boston Celtics. And Detroit might have the best under-the-radar acquisition of last summer, and that's Avery Bradley. And they also have a big guy inside that likes to patrol the paint.
And it's a pass stolen. Drummond saw it coming, dunks, and he gets fouled on the play. And if that's Irving, that's his 5th.
26 points and 22 rebounds for Andre Drummond. Tobias Harris, 31. Detroit wins in Boston, 118-108. It's their first loss on the home floor for the Celtics since their home opener. Drummond had 10 rebounds and 11 points in the first quarter. Reggie Jackson would finish with 20 points and 7 assists. Marcus Smart had 23 for Boston. But again, the Pistons with a solid 10-point win tonight in Boston. They jumped ahead by 10 the opening minutes, 16-6, and Detroit led 31-23 at the end of 1. Avery Bradley got a standing ovation from the Celtic fans. They had a video tribute before pregame introductions in that one. So nice one. We'll see them on the trip. Elsewhere tonight on the NBA schedule, Well, the Houston Rockets were at home tonight. They were taking on the Brooklyn Nets, and the guy that was handing out assists tonight, Chris Paul.
Paul, back on the bounce to Anderson, comes left on the black pick, turns the corner, comes down the baseline, shoots off 1 foot, the runner got it again. 5 of 9 overall now for Ryan Anderson, 13 points. Chris Paul with assist number 14.
But 14 assists without a turnover. 10th time in Paul's career he's done that. All-time leader in that category, John Stockton, who did it 19. James Harden had 20 of his 37 in the first, and Houston knocks out Brooklyn 117 to 103. Harden added 10 rebounds and 8 assists in that game. Clinton Capella added 20 points for Houston. It was Chris Paul bobblehead night at the Toyota Center. Isaiah Whitehead had 24 to pace the Nets, and Spencer Dinwiddie added 14 points. Ryan Anderson had 13. Rockets 16-4. That's a third best start in franchise history. The Cavaliers went to Philadelphia to find out what the fuss was all about the 76ers.
LeBron is on the left side. He's guarded by Embiid, who takes a long, deep breath. Down around the perimeter. 6 to shoot. Here we go. LeBron moves in at Embiid. Steps back long, 2. Perfect. LeBron James has 28 points. He's giving the Cavaliers a 96-79 lead, and Brett Brown just shakes his head, steps onto the floor, and calls timeout.
30 points, 13 boards, 6 assists for LeBron James. Cleveland knocks out Philadelphia 113 to 91. Dwayne Wade 15 points. Jeff Green 14 points and 10 rebounds for Cleveland. Joel Embiid had 30 and 11. The pace of 76ers who had won 3 straight and 5 of 6. And the Cavs winning 113 to 91 in this one. Ben Simmons entered the game, leading all rookies in scoring, rebounding, and assists. But Jay Crowder did a good job on him. And Simmons actually left the game in the fourth quarter with a right ankle sprain. Sixers were 3 of 28 outside the arc, 0 of 11 in the first half. And a bunch of Philadelphia Eagles there, including LeGarrette Blount and Malcolm Jenkins, watching the proceedings in Philadelphia. Indiana Pacers are a team to keep an eye on. They've been playing some really good basketball, especially when they have Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo drives hard to his left, rises up, and boom, baby! And you believe that one? An off-balance twisting 3 from the left sideline that went in off the glass. He's 11 of 11 from the floor.
And again, Victor Oladipo finished with 26. Pacers beat the Magic 121 to 109. How about the Magic? They have dropped 9 in a row now. Victor Oladipo made his first 11 shots, finished the game 11 for 14, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. It just seems like going to Indiana has kind of opened the floor for him. He's playing really, really well. Bojan Bogdanovic had 22 points. Domantas Sabonis 19 for the Pacers. Jonathan Simmons led Orlando at 21, but they just can't seem to find an answer as they continue to spiral down. In fact, they're playing Indiana, whom they've had trouble with. They have dropped 17 of their last 19 regular season meetings with Orlando, and the Magic lost 9 in a row. They're 2-11 in their last 13 games. Clippers and Lakers, big night for Lou Williams. Here's the final play.
Ball gets it into Caldwell Pope. Back to Lonzo Ball. Fires a deep 3. It's in the air. It misses everything. What was that? Is that the play they came up with? Rebound goes to C.J. Williams, and that does it. Wow. 120 to 115. A puzzling end, but the Clippers will take it.
42 points for Lou Williams on the night. Containers Caldwell Pope added 29. Clippers would go in, as you heard, by 5. The Lakers dropped to 8-12, and we'll see them on Wednesday night down at the State. Look into our NBC Spotlight game of the night. And this one, I believe, was up in Reno, where the Santa Cruz Warriors were on hand.
Coley's second. He's also no good. Santa Cruz will roll. Rebound comes out. Damian Lee with it, and he loses the handle. Stolen away by Matt Jones, and that will do it. He fouls Jones with 9.9 to play. 2 free throws for the Horns, up by 4.
Kevin Dana legendary topside engineer, Lee Jones. Our stat man tonight was Bo Chapman, the senior broadcast producer, and that is James Kincaid. The senior radio producer is R.C. Davis. The C tonight standing for Clementine. Not Tim Roy. Say good night. Warriors get back on the road and try to get things going in the right direction, and more importantly, get healthy. As tonight, without Steph Curry, without Kevin Durant, they lose tonight to the Sacramento Kings. Kings' first win here since March of 2013, when Isaiah Thomas led them with 31 points. But tonight, Sacramento with a victory, 110-106.
The Golden State Warriors earned another championship, and so did Golden Gate University, ranked America's #1 college for adult learners for the second year in a row. Golden Gate University offers bachelor's and master's degrees in growing fields such as business analytics and psychology, all with the flexibility of evening classes and fully online programs. Golden Gate University, America's top-ranked university for adult learners. If you're a Warriors fan, you know what it's like to win. And if you play Cash Creek, you know that feeling too. With thousands of slots and over 100 table games. 10 great restaurants, 18-hole golf course, spa, and live entertainment. Get ready to play like a champion at Cash Creek Casino Resort, proud sponsor of your Golden State Warriors. Play here, play the best.
Yes, the Johnsons don't have that inflatable musical snowman switched on tonight.
Yeah, I may or may not have accidentally on purpose cut the wires.
I love you. Alexa, play holiday music.
You look pretty.
Tens of millions of songs, one for every moment. Amazon Music Unlimited. For a limited time only, sign up today and receive 3 months for 99 cents at Amazon.com/Music Unlimited. Automatically renews, cancel anytime. At Advanced Auto Parts, we offer you the quality parts you want and knowledge you need. We're always looking for ways to help you save. Right now, get your choice of 5 quarts of Valvoline high mileage or conventional motor oil for just $19.99. And don't forget, Advance has a full line of oil filters to go with your oil change. Only at Advance and participating CarQuest Auto Parts stores. Advanced Auto Parts, where oil is priced like it should be. See store for details. Valid now through November 29th.
This is Stephen Curry, and the Warriors 2017-18 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
The NBA champion Golden State Warriors Radio Network, presented by Wingstop, continues.
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it! The Warriors postgame show, brought to you by State Farm.
State Farm postgame report continues, brought to you by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm. I'm R.C. Davis. Warriors drop close from the Sacramento, 110-106 here at Oracle. The Warriors 17-18 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente. If you missed any of Steve Kerr's press conference, you can rehear it on our SoundCloud page, as well as the locker room sound from the Kings and the Dubs on our SoundCloud page at soundcloud.com/Warriors, or download the app. Our defensive play of the game brought to you by Barracuda Networks. It's by guess who? The guy Tim Roy says, this duck can fly.
Knocked away by Carter, picked up by Fox. So here come the Kings. Fox, quick move down the lane, rejected by Bell. He knocked it away. The ball ricochets out to Carter, shoveled inside Randolph. He'll go in and score using the rim to protect. He got the ball away from Caspi. Jordan Bell with a spectacular block, and man, that duck can fly.
That'll do it from Oakland as the Warriors lose by 4 to the visiting Kings, as 6 players scored in double figures for Dave Yeager's squad behind a big game from Willie Cauley-Stein, who had 19 points, 8 boards, 7 assists, and 2 blocks. The Warriors Radio Network is presented by Wingstop, the official wing for the Golden State Warriors. Get your crew game day ready by visiting one of the 46 Bay Area locations or by ordering online at wingstop.com. Wingstop, get at it. The ultimate highlight now presented by your Bay Area BMW centers will be this baseline Andre Iguodala drive.
Without Curry, without Kevin Durant, 3 MVPs right there. Andre Iguodala, a Finals MVP, spins on Cauley-Stein, just turned him around and dunked it over his head. They put him into the dryer and hit the spin cycle.
BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Golden State will next head south to Los Angeles to face the Lakers Wednesday to begin an 11-day, 6-game roadie. 7 o'clock with the pregame show for Tim Roy. Editors Nick Brown and Lucas Alexander. Network coordinator Alex Scott. I am R.C. Davis. Stay tuned to our flagship station, 95.7 The Game, for Warriors Wrap-Up with Matt Steinmetz and old friend Chris Townsend. Hi, Chris. Let's give him a call. 888-957-9570. Again, that number, 888-957-9570. Give Townie and Steiny a call right now. Final from Oracle, Kings 110, Warriors 106.
The Golden State Warriors earned another championship, and so did Golden Gate University, ranked America's #1 college for adult learners for the 2nd year in a row. Golden Gate University offers bachelor's and master's degrees in growing fields such as business analytics and psychology, all with the flexibility of evening classes and fully online programs. Golden Gate University, America's top-ranked university for adult learners. Nation. United Airlines is proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors. With the most non-stop flights from SFO, United has you covered coast to coast or around the world. So go ahead, call us for traveling. Visit United.com to book your travel today. United, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors and all of Dub Nation.
At Mountain Mike's, we are committed to helping support the families and local businesses that were affected by the devastating fires in Northern California. On Cyber Monday, November 27th, all 190 Mountain Mike's pizza locations throughout California will donate $4 from every large pizza purchased in store, carryout, or delivery to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. This Pizza for a Purpose fundraiser will help support relief efforts for those affected by these disasters. For more information, visit mountainmikes.com.
There are so many reasons to celebrate. So whether you're hosting a party, attending a family gathering, or maybe just looking for that perfect gift, Total Wine & More is your one-stop shop for everything you need to celebrate with holiday cheer. With a selection of over 8,000 wines, 3,000 spirits, and 2,500 beers to choose from, Total Wine & More has the perfect one for you and your best friends, and your coworkers, and your siblings, and your partner, and your neighbors, and even your parents. Stop into Total Wine & More today to find the gifts they'll absolutely love. Happy celebrating. Cheers from your friends at Total Wine & More. Shop, sip, and celebrate with our 6 locations in the Bay Area. Visit our newest stores in San Ramon, San Jose, and Pleasanton, or shop online at TotalWine.com.
Determination, dedication, passion, and teamwork. That is what it takes to reach success and rise to the top. Jelani Construction Company and our award-winning engineering construction team exemplifies those exact characteristics. For over 100 years, Jelani Construction has continued to build big public and private projects like sports arenas, highways, corporate buildings, subdivisions, research centers, and hospitals. At Jelani Construction, we say, do good work, be responsible, and take care of the community and the people who work for you.
I'm Janet, and if you're like me, making decisions about moving elderly parents to a new home can be very overwhelming. The only decision I did not stress about was asking S&M Moving Systems to help move 54 years of my parents' memories to a new location. Our S&M Moving team was professional.